Tokumei podcast. I am your host today, Anime for Days, and this is my lovely, lovely co-host. Whoa, welcome.
Hello! How are you doing today?
I am doing amazing, thank you very much. How you doing? I hope you're doing well.
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm doing fancy today. We were talking about something that was very controversial, Civil War-ish type between me and
yeah,
you.
straight away, straight out the bat. Me and Katie were talking before the podcast, and we're, it's not like our little catch-up week. I swear to God, every time, so what's happened?
What's happening? What's going on in the world? The world's in a fire. Twitter's canceling someone.
You playing Genshin Impact once again.
I know! What kind of brought it about is, from last week's stream.
Yeah.
That stream. Goddamn, I stream so much. I'm thinking everything's a stream. Last time's podcast, you're telling me about, the new area that they brought in and stuff like that, which piqued my interest. But then I started doing this thing on YouTube for anime news, where I've been doing anime news every day, well, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and shit. And one of the stories I talked about Genshin in the new update, and the 2.7 update, and they're talking about the new area, and the new character, Shinobu, who looks really, really cute. And it got me interested to see what Genshin, has to offer. So I was like, I'll play it and stuff. And then I went to go play it, and, the new area was pretty cool. I was having fun with it and stuff, like seeing a new area, the new mechanics, the jumping on the wind pads and stuff and whatnot. But, halfway through, I just started to get really bored. Yeah, I don't know what that happens a lot with Genshin nowadays. Like I'll start playing it and I'm like, oh yeah, this is fun, I'm having fun and it's cool and whatnot. But then after I'm done doing my daily stuff and I'm done, doing the exploration, I really couldn't figure out what I had to do necessarily. I was just like, I could play something else. And
well, I guess I will.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like I love the characters. I love Genshin as a whole, but there's just something about it that just doesn't draw me to play the game long hours anymore. Maybe I'm just burnt out of the game. Maybe that's just what it is. I don't know what it is. I really don't.
I do understand what you mean, because I found everyone now knows that I'm playing a lot of Apex.
You have. You've been putting on the gamers. You've been dunking on them.
I'm enjoying it, I think, a lot more than Genshin right now, just because there's not a lot happening really in Genshin currently, especially since still waiting for the next update, really, and that's what I'm waiting for. And now all I'm doing is obviously grinding. I'm grinding out for new artifacts and stuff like that, new weapons, updating weapons, upgrading them and stuff like that. So it's like, it's kind of the same thing a lot of the time. And again, I guess you could say they're literally the same thing for Apex. You kind of do the same thing over and over again.
Yeah, it's different though. So games like Apex and Fortnite, you're not always getting the same guns, or the different things and scenarios are different. How you play, who you play, how the round goes is always active, and there's always something going on to make it different. But with games like Genshin, it's always the same thing. Everything you do is the exact same formula. You go in, get your artifacts, fight a little bit, I'm not arisen, can't play no more, and then, you're just kind of sitting there.
It does suck, because after losing, I would love to continue just to play and not worry about resin, because once you have run out, especially since if you haven't got a lot of stuff to do left, you don't know what to do that much, because otherwise, I know, what do you do after you run out of resin?
You can't do anything, and that's the problem. That's the biggest problem about Genshin. It's you're not allowed to actually play. And there's certain things, the game is only fun when you're playing with friends. Like, it's not fun playing it by yourself anymore, at least for me.
I
And
love
the only
still playing it, yeah, but I do get what you mean.
the only like true enjoyment I get out of the game is playing it with others, you know, interacting with others, fighting bosses with others and stuff. Like that full cooperative like work together. I guess in a way it's like an MMO, but it's not like MMO-esque, but it has MMO tendencies to it. And like I like, you know, when you have to use other characters to work together. So someone's the healer, someone's the tank, and all that jazz. And I really like that aspect. But you know, when that's over, there's not much else for you to do because you know, or you spend your resin and then you don't have. And there's not like a lot of places to get resin. And like if you do, you have to like use money to do, which I don't think that's cool. Or you have to use like other like resources to do like your like primo gems like and it's like, well, now I need my primo gems for summoning, and it's like I wish if it just took out the gacha element more, like the limitation of like playing the game, then I think it would be funner. And I get that the reason why it's in place is because of China laws, but it's like, we don't live in China. Like, don't punish us for not being in China that we can't play the game normally. Like, I don't know. I just think
I kind of do get what you mean. I still love the game. I love it so much. But yeah, no, I do understand. I think that a reason why they've made it that way, so then you have to come back and continue playing. But I guess that's where people they drop the game because, you know, you can't carry on for as long as you want to.
Right.
It's like they've put a cap on it themselves and like, nope, come back the next day. But like, I do love it still.
I'd rather it been I get that it's a free to play game, which I do love that aspect of it. But I think the game would have been stronger if it was just a paid game. Like you paid for the game and then you just play with it online without being a gacha game.
To be fair, there is a new game coming out called Star Rail. Let me quickly have a look. Star Rail.
Is that the new Miho?
It's kind of the new game, but it's like apparently it's like Genshin, but also Honkai together, I think.
Yeah, Veigi, one of our viewers, he keeps telling me about it. He's like, "Hey, did you see the new Miho game?" I'm like, "No." Because I don't really pay attention to Miho other than when Genshin's like a thing. I don't play Honkai either, so like I don't really pay attention to the company. But he keeps telling me, "Oh, it's good. You should watch the trailer. It's really awesome." I'm like, "Okay," but then I end up forgetting. I feel bad.
Oh my god! I've literally just looked, and there's hot men. Oh my god!
Is it gonna be for like Steam or mobile? Is it like gonna be a console game?
I don't know. I'm guessing you have to download it like you've done with Genshin. I'm guessing, but it looks like it is like an open world kind of thing. It looks the characters look so freaking cute.
I would have to look at it a little bit later.
Oh my god, you have to. The guy is so hot.
Lucy's daddy alert has gone off.
Hell yeah, no more daddies to sing over. Just my kind of cup of tea, that's for sure. God damn.
Is the waifus the hot commodity? That's what attracts me.
Should I show you? I wonder if there's any picture. Wait, let me just put it back in. I wonder if it will come straight up. Star Rail. Yeah, okay. I will be playing this game, I think. Is this oh shit, no way. No, that's not it, is it? That's no way it looks like that. That's literally just Genshin, no? The fuck? What?
I mean, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a lot of similarities to that.
Wait, I literally just I thought it was Genshin, but it's not. Hold up. Look, I'll show you this picture. That's probably one of the characters. Look. Hello? That's not Genshin, right?
No, that's definitely not Genshin.
It looks like it.
It does look like it. They use some of the same elements, but it's definitely not Genshin.
I wonder if there will be a mummy for you. I hope there will be.
I'm sure there will be. I mean, if you can play it on console, then I will definitely be there for it. Like I always say, I'm never gonna play gachas again, but then I do. I'm always playing a gacha.
You always come back for them all the time.
Like I play 2 gachas right now. That's like a constant like way to play, which is like Destiny's Child, not the group. The game. I always have to say that. Not the group, the game.
Oh my god.
And I play the new game Blue Archive, which the mommies are super sexy in there, which I just got Ken bunny outfit and Asuna's bunny outfit, which I was really, that's the only reason why I started playing the game, and they're like super hot. And so like I play, but I don't pay money into that. I don't play it in the way like I play Bleach Bracelets or Genshin. They're like truly just free to play games. It's like I just go on there, do my thing, collect the heroes, play the game, get summons, and then I get the summon and I just get one copy, and then I'm good and I go away. Cause like for me, when it comes to gacha games, mostly it's that collectathon aspect in me that just wants to collect everything. So when I play a gacha game initially, I hate it when I start a gacha game late, because if there's like a crossover that they do, or they do like specialty characters, it always makes me feel like I'm never going to be able to complete those characters, like that my roster will never be completed, because there's no guaranteed chance that they'll do that crossover again. And so I always like to start a gacha game early. So I have a somewhat potential of getting every character if.
Oh damn, that is insane though.
Yeah, I don't know why I do that to myself, but it's like I said, it's the collectathon, like the Mario 64, Donkey Kong 64, Banjo-Kazooie collectathon aspect. Just I gotta get everything. Pretty much. Pretty much. But speaking of other gaming, so you've been playing a lot of Apex recently. How has that been going for you? Like, I mean, besides just being fun and playing it with other content creators and stuff like that, like, viewership-wise, has it, like, brought any, like, negativity? Because I know Apex can have a toxic scene sometimes, but, like, I don't know if you have experienced that or by any chance?
I haven't. Near the start, I think, when I first began, I got viewers kind of saying, like, oh, well, like, oh, you're shit. But I'm like, to be fair, actually, it did happen the other day. There's some, like, people that come in and go basically kind of say I'm bad. But I'm like, yeah, I know. And then literally just stops there.
Yeah, but more so, like, have you gotten, like, any negativity for being a girl playing Apex?
Oh, you know what? Because I play mostly with viewers, I actually don't play with people who are random, unless I think I'm trying to still get used to. I think what I'm gonna do though, I hopefully soon, is maybe start playing with random people. But like, I don't know. Can you imagine? Normally, do you know what I was doing though? Okay, I was playing with some randoms the other day by myself, not on stream, and I would just call them daddy. By the way, by text.
Is that a pure coincidence, or just like?
No, if they're like coming to help me or something, I'm like, oh my god, thanks, daddy. And then it's like, okay.
Like, okay. Because they probably think you're a dude. They're like, this dude trying to be all sweet with me is like, you need to stop it before I actually be your daddy.
Oh my god. But no, I don't think I've had anything too bad. I've honestly had a lot of more positivity come to my channel from it rather than anything else.
Good. I'm happy.
I've only had then one or two comments. I literally had the other day a comment in my stream. It was just odd. It was the oddest. I think it's the oddest thing I ever had. I think it was something about. I think it was something religious or something, but it was like wrong. And I literally stared at it. I was like, no. I mean, I literally just said it, and then I banned them, and I was like, yeah, that happened.
You banned somebody?
Hell yeah.
What? I'm surprised. You never really banned someone.
I ban people if I know that it's wrong for a start, what they're saying, or if they're a bot, and I ban them straight out.
I'm proud of you. Putting that foot down. Putting that foot down. Like, hey, that's not flying over here. That's not welcome in this community. Shoot first, ask questions later type of energy.
Normally I don't do that now. Normally I'll wait. I'll give them like the benefit of the doubt, but I knew this was a bit I knew there was something funny about this one, and I was like, I'm not gonna let.
No,
I was like a wicked man. I was like, ooh,
no,
you know,
I'm
get
not
that
gonna let
vitamin D
this
out.
weed mix in with my garden of beauty.
Hell no.
No, I'm glad, cause like some ways I think I want to get into Apex, but I know I'd be so bad. Plus, I wouldn't say I get motion sick, but first person shooters is just very hard for me to like get used to. Like if it's a third person shooter, I could definitely do it where I can see my character and I can see my surroundings around me better. I don't know. It's just I just never been good at first person shooters ever.
Yeah, I do kind of get what you mean because I always thought I wouldn't ever get into like them kind of like into FPS games because I never thought I would like be into them. But I guess I wanted to try it out. I mean, I've never tried an FPS game. I guess people also don't when they come into the stream, they don't realize I've never played an FPS before. So this is the first FPS game I've ever played. So when people do say I'm bad, I'm like, yeah, I am. But you know, I'm still doing, I'm going. I mean, I literally had someone come in and they were basically like, I'm shit. And then my mods were like, you know, she's still learning, and they were being really sweet about it. I'm here like, yeah, I'm really
ganging up on them. It's like that JoJo's meme where they're like beating up. They're jumping the guy. That's just your mods. It's like, hey yo, back up.
Hey yo,
what you doing? She just learning. Back up, you sweaty guy. No, but because I know you were saying like a few weeks back you've been afraid to play Valorant for that reason because they have a very toxic, you know, community. I don't know if they're always toxic. I'm not gonna say everyone is because you know every community has their toxic moments, but like it seems like the high energy of the like Counter-Strike energy is carried over into Fortnite. Not Fortnite.
I'm not gonna lie. I was speaking to my friend about it, and he plays Valorant, and apparently Valorant is one of the most toxic games, along with CS:GO. Which I'm like, ooh,
it can't be more toxic than League, right?
I know League is a bit different though because it doesn't have voice chat, which I don't mind as much. Like someone can be toxic and just ignore it. I mean, I've had like oh my god, Kenty, I was literally playing League the other day. I played 2 games on stream, and I had enough.
That's League for you. That's your fault for playing League on stream.
Yes, I put it on my stream schedule this week. What's wrong with me?
You just like the punishment. You're just a glutton for punishment. You just
damn into that BDSM shit.
Good though. But Valorant, like, which is sad because like the character seems fun.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like it seems like a fun game to get into, and I'm pretty sure it is. But like if there's like no welcoming to learning the game, then it's like how else am I supposed to learn how to play the game? Like if someone's just screaming at you, oh you're so bad, you're shit, you know, go fucking play, you know, Fortnite, this is not the game for you. It's like, well, how is anyone supposed to be part of this community if you're not trying to let people part of the community? Like, why is it so toxic and sweaty all the time?
It's toxic. Oh my god. True though, honestly, especially to female gamers or female streamers or whatever. I guess it's a little bit harder since like that's what scares me the most, having comments like sexist comments because I don't know how I'll deal with them because I know I'd get really funny about it and I wouldn't know how to deal with that, especially on stream. Because I'm like, I guess I'd try and make jokes about it, but I think I know it'd get to me realistically. Because, I don't know, that stuff just triggers me, kind
of. You could be like,
just
I'm surely a cyborg, you know, I'm not really a natural girl. I'm programmed this way. So maybe you should program yourself to get better, scrub. I mean, I feel like I can say that now, but I feel like in the moment I can't give good comebacks.
No, I think I'd hope what I'd do is kind of just be like, oh, okay, daddy, or something like that, just so then they can shut up, you know? If they shut up and I'd be like, they literally silence after, I'd be like, bliss, you know? But I don't even know what it's about. I know what it's about. I've played a couple of games, but I need to like probably get into it a bit more.
I mean, it's sad that you even have to have that mindset, especially because, like, there's no, like, practice in an online game like that. So, like, the only way for you to get good is, you know, literally play with others, and it shouldn't be allowed. I mean, obviously, I'm pretty sure it's not allowed, but, like, they still get away with it, which is sad. you
It
know.
does, it sucks. I mean, I guess, I don't know. I don't know, I'm
It's
kind of
that
that's why I'm most
Xbox
terrible at playing Valorant.
360 talk, that Xbox
Mm,
360 live kind of talk, but it's like, bro, that kind of
hmm,
stuff is not always, tolerant. I get it if it's like with your
yeah,
friends and shit, if you're doing it with
yeah.
your friends, cracking jokes, and, oh man, you bad, get good scrub, But like when it's someone like random on the internet that you don't know, like,
You're
why
like,
can't you just be like, hey,
"Up?
you're doing this.
Shut up."
Why can't you be like, oh, hey, you're doing this wrong, but like,
Mm,
I guess you're not trying to teach someone to play. But it's like, I don't know. It's like always this weird gray area. It's like, do you, like, like, do you teach someone how to play, even though like it would take time out of your day to be fun? Like you had to learn the
yeah,
hard way. It's
I
like,
think so. Sorry, I
you're
mean, I
fine.
would be like I wouldn't ever go. And sometimes I see questionable stuff in League or something. I'm like, "Why do they do that?" But I would never be like I wouldn't be, like, straight out toxic and say something, like, that's not me. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I'd maybe question it. I do it in League where I'm like, "Why the heck did they do that?" But then I'm not what I normally do is more like, "Why did I do that? Why did I make that move, or why did I do that? That was dumb of me." I
Right.
think a lot of people don't I don't know, people would just like to blame others for, like, I don't know, stuff all the
Because
time.
no one wants to take credit for their own
Yeah.
mistakes because
Mm.
you don't ever want to seem like you did something wrong, like
Yeah.
and be punished for it. Or maybe the
Mm.
punishment might be good if it depends on the right
Oh.
punishment.
Oh my
No,
god.
but so like I guess that goes into the fact of another thing I've been trying to get it back into is
Mm.
like fighting games, because
Okay.
I suck at fighting games, and
Mm.
I would say I guess you could say in some ways I'm competitive winning
Mm.
it, but like if I continue to lose like
Yeah.
badly, I'll start to get salty, and I'm just like, man, I just suck, and I just don't want to play the game anymore
Mm.
without just like learning how to play the game. And
Yeah.
I was like, man, I'm like, I guess in some ways it's just the fact that people
Mm.
move on from fighting games so fast that it's hard to buy a fighting game and get good at it
Yeah.
before someone moves on. But at the same time, I feel like sometimes I'm eliminating myself from having a good time with certain fighting games
Mm.
because I'm like limiting myself to not get good because it's too
Yeah.
hard. You know what I'm saying? So
No, I
like,
do get what you mean, yeah.
but
Mm.
like I mean, there's of course always tutorials and stuff on how to get
Yeah.
good in fighting games and stuff like that. But it's like it feels like it's better when someone's like there showing you how to play the game.
Yes.
But there's never
Yeah.
anybody
Mm.
that's there that's like, hey, this is how you play the game. This is how you
Mm.
do it. Or like or the toxic energy, like when you bring that on stream and try to play, there's always that person that's like,
Mm.
hey, you want to play, bro? I like, you seem like I play this game a lot. And I'm like, well, I'm not trying to
Yeah.
play you a lot because I'm just learning and I don't want to get my ass kicked.
Mm. I
So
think
I've been
no,
trying to do a little bit more
mm.
things differently,
Mm.
um, with like gaming and stuff to explore my options. And
Yeah, that's cool though, because I think, sometimes it's good to change things up. I mean, that's what I'm changing games and seeing where I wanna go with them, I think. But what I normally do before trying out a game is I try it out before the stream sometimes.
Mhm.
Especially if it's something like, Apex, I tried it before the stream a couple of times before I even got into the game, before I even got to the streaming part of it because, didn't know what it was gonna be like. But no, I think it's good to do that, honestly. Yeah.
I think sometimes it's like, for me it's like, oh, would it be better if I get that first
Hmm.
impression of a game, of a fighting game on stream so people could like, I could make content
Yeah,
out of it at the same time? Or
that's
would it be
true.
better to just practice off stream and then show up and like, hey, I've been playing this game forever. I've been
Yeah.
sweaty for years and
Mm.
like I'm actually pretty good. Cause like on I think it was like Tuesday, I tried playing a
Mm.
couple fighting games. I think it was almost after like I played Genshin. I tried playing a couple fighting games, and
Mm.
I think it was kind of cool in a way. People could see how bad I was, and like people were
Mm.
trying to like teach me how to play. But like in some ways, I made it in like a content kind of way. where,
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh, it's just so bad, I'm doing the button, I'm
Yeah.
trying, and stuff like that. But in deep down, I'm just like, man, why am I so bad? I'm doing the buttons and
Yeah.
I'm making the stuff work, but it's just not working for me. But I think I just want to try to like incorporate new things like that into my daily
Mm.
streams because I'm like I posted on Twitter
Mm.
the other day about how I've been I was like when I was supposed to be sleeping at 2 o'clock,
Mm.
I was like having this like revelation about my content and what I do and
Yeah.
what I bring to the table and stuff like that, and how I reflect on what I'm
Mm.
doing. And so like I like went into this like I guess you could know trance, I guess you could say, just like
Mm.
of what I'm doing because I love VTubing, I love streaming, I love being a content creator and stuff
Yeah.
like. And I'm just like, how can I take myself to the next level? What can I
Mm.
do to excel myself? Because I want to take this seriously as much as possible. And I love what I
Mm.
do, but it just feels like whatever I do is not really working for me. And I feel like I have a
Mm.
rule that I've heard somewhere else is that if something's not working for 3 months,
Yeah.
something has to change. Like either you're doing something wrong, you're going about it so wrong, like, because it's like, oh, I can't keep streaming hours and end,
Mm.
being tired and stuff like that to
Oh,
no avoid,
definitely.
and stuff. So like I took a couple steps back, I watched a couple videos from Ludwig,
Oh,
who
yeah. Mhm.
is a very big inspirational on streaming because he hit it big within like the first 3 years of like being like continuing the success of
Yeah.
streaming, and he put out this video of I think it was titled "Watch This Before You Start Streaming," and he goes through you know the steps of setting out goals, setting out
Mm.
people who you think you that inspires you, and like the tricks and rules that applies to being a better streamer and content creator.
Mm.
And it what got me to think about how I want to present myself, what I was doing wrong. I
Mm.
felt like some of the things that with YouTube. I was being half-assed with not really applying myself to making
Mm.
that stuff work because obviously with Twitch, there's no way to grow on Twitch by itself
Yeah.
because there's so many people trying to do it, and no one is going to go down thousands of thousands of people to find your stream when you're streaming
That's
into
true,
like a
yeah.
void. So it takes other outlets like TikTok and YouTube
Mm.
to, you know,
To gain a
y-
audience, basically.
yes,
Yeah, I do
yes,
agree.
to gain a following.
Mm.
And so I've been trying to like really apply myself to push myself to that new
Mm.
level. So I've been, making. I have this app called To Do List. So I set
Oh,
all the
really?
stuff
Oh,
I
there you
need to
go.
do. Yeah, I have to send it to you. I
Mm.
think it's a wonderful app. No sponsor,
Okay.
by the way. No sponsor. But it's
Mm.
just something I use to map out everything I need to do
Mm.
between myself, Easy, Tokumei podcast, personal stuff, and like I just map it all out and just like what do I need to do to like schedule everything.
Mm.
So like so for TikTok, I make sure I post on TikTok every day, Instagram every
Mm.
day, post on Twitter. No matter if it's just a random post, I'm posting, and people are seeing it. I'm interacting with other friends
Yeah.
on Twitter and stuff, other VTubers and content creators. I'm trying to put forth the effort, put myself in the exposure where other people would be.
I mean, that's how it's literally how it's done, though. I mean, that is honestly the best thing and the best way you could grow and can grow on Twitch. I
Yes,
think anyway, especially since
yes.
someone who did start and didn't actually have any social media other than literally Twitch. I
Uh-huh.
literally started and I maybe for a couple of months, maybe I was just on Twitch and I didn't have a Twitter or anything. And as soon as I made one, it was, oh my God, it was
Yeah,
like it changed completely.
for
Like
real.
as well as that, having, I think, a schedule, honestly, is the way to go.
Hmm.
Having consistency is the best thing.
The best
Like,
policy.
no freaking way, like, oh my god. Obviously, whenever I did stream when I first started, it was more like just, out of the blue at times. So when your audience you the audience you did have, all the small following you had, wouldn't know when you would be live, you know?
True.
So not
Yes.
everyone can show up.
Yes.
No, not everyone can make schedules because they don't know what's actually happening in their day-to-day life. So
Right.
if you can make one, I definitely think someone should.
Right.
But yeah, no, I completely agree. I think doing that and interacting with others, especially on Twitter, is such a good way to network
Yes.
and get to know people.
Yeah.
Especially even if it doesn't benefit you in the end, it's so nice to talk to people in the community. Because everyone's so freaking goddamn nice, man.
Right.
Everyone's so goddamn nice.
And besides just, being that competitive scene of like everyone's trying to, be, that big streamer, the like that god streamer. But at the same time, there is people out there that's, supportive, that wants to help,
Yeah.
benefit them and benefit you at the same time, but still having fun with it. And that's what I've been like trying to apply to myself. And also, taking more time to think about my titles for Twitter. I'm not Twitter, for YouTube and my videos, cleaning them up better, making better commentary. Because, the 5 people that, inspire me, I'm going to just say it, is Val the Whale, who I just love her energy. I like her spontaneous motion, that she can just be funny in any sense of the word, that she just has that mindset of just being entertaining, and it inspires me a lot. Another creator called Dato Doya, who is another content creator who has very good commentating. He's just a life of the party. He's just very fun and energetic. He just likes being in the moment, but somehow is just very entertaining and funny. No matter what he's playing or doing, he could just make anything funny. Like, he literally watched paint dry and made it fun. I don't know how. I wouldn't be able to do it, but he made it fun. And just one more, just being you, actually.
No way.
Yes.
Way.
Your work ethic, your work ethic, your joyfulness, your way to interact with chat, and your way to interact with your Discord and community is so inspiring that I just want to make that, take ways to imply that to myself. So, with saying that, I tried something of a strat that you've been doing, is doing just chatting streams before you start doing stuff, and then doing gaming afterwards. Because, for a long time, I was always afraid to do just chatting, because I was always afraid of viewership dipping, and if you're watching something that people don't really care for, it just would dip, or I just didn't think of myself entertaining enough to do just chatting streams. But I see the beneficial of it, because it's a way for you to really interact with your chat, and a way for you to be involved with your chat, and just find things that you both are in particularly and you can explore new options and stuff.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, you're so freaking sweet.
No! You
honestly,
are.
though, you need to realize that you're honestly so freaking, obviously, you're so talented and you're so entertaining. You just need to realize that yourself. And I'm so glad you're doing these, just trying for a game, because it is nice to talk to your viewers and to get to know them like you wouldn't be able to if you weren't distracted by a game or whatever. I mean, normally, you can obviously get to know to people while playing a game. Sometimes I just like to talk. I don't know. Maybe I just talk too much. Maybe that's why.
No, you never talk too much. I can listen to you talk all day. Obviously. Obviously. I mean, I'm talking to you right now. We talk for a good 40 minutes before we even start. And I love talking to you. I love having conversations with you, because I know for a fact when I talk to you, you're gonna keep it real with me. You're talking to me in a way that we're both listening to each other, we're both, and respecting what people with each other are saying, and we value what we're doing at the same time, or saying at the same time. And, you're not, we're not trying to outguess each other or overtalk each other, we're clearly, we just love talking to each other. It's the reason why we're doing this podcast in the first place.
That's fine.
And I think I talk too much. Sometimes I'm just oh man, I need to shut up. I need to shut up. I need to stop lingering my conversation. But
no
this
way.
is,
No freaking
I think that's
way.
what's the cool thing about us that we both have that mutual respect, but also just like to
Yeah.
talk. We don't know when to shut up.
As well, that is true. I don't know when to, like, stop talking, I don't think, especially if I'm streaming and talking to people. Everyone's like, "So you're gonna play the game now?" I was like, "Not yet, Brad." They're like,
I
"Block
got
me."
that the other day. I was
Did you?
yeah, cause like the other day I was I play Overwatch 2 with Square.
Mm.
And so then, today I was like playing Play Tetris the other day,
Mm.
and someone came in and was like, "Hey, I saw that you played Overwatch 2. I downloaded the game. Would you play that today?" I'm like, "No. Like, I
No,
appreciate
thank
you
you.
doing that and want to play with me, but today I'm here playing to Play Tetris." I just don't understand why people
Mm.
like think. I mean, I get that you want to play with me, and I get that I want to play with chat as well. Which there are specific days that I set out to play with chat
Oh, yeah.
and stream. However, like you shouldn't try to dictate what a streamer
Oh,
does, unless they
no.
ask, like, "Hey, what's up? What should we do today?" You know.
Yeah.
But like, if you see a streamer actually have a plan, I feel like it's kind of rude to be like, "Hey, you should go stream with so and so," or "You should, play this game because I have it, and I want you to play with me." And it's like, no. I respect it. I
do get
appreciate
that,
it.
yeah.
But like, I'm playing this because this is what I had planned for today. But then they try to like make you feel bad by leaving, and they don't show up. They're not in the rest of the stream because you didn't do what they wanted to do. And I think that's
Yeah,
just
but
what was you gonna say?
No, I do agree completely because I've obviously had the same thing where someone's like, "Oh, can you play like Gaiac Phone?" And like that was when I was really playing it a lot. And
Mm-hmm.
I was like, "No, we're gonna be playing this today," and then just kept begging and begging, and you're like, "Look, we're not doing that today. Please."
So then when you get a little hostile, they're like, "Oh, you're being so rude. I just want to play with you." Like they try to
You're like,
get that gaslighting in there. Like, get
Yeah.
out of here, man. We don't need that kind of energy in here at all. We don't need
know
you
what?
or want you.
To be fair, that reminds me of some people, what is it called? When they basically say how what's the word for it where they kind of just to let out all their emotions?
Nepolisy? Is it not Nepo?
They dump everything on you. Apparently.
Oh,
What's it
guilt trip?
called?
I guess guilt trip in a way?
It's not even guilt trip. Oh god, what is it
Trauma
called?
dumping.
Yeah, trauma dumping. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
I've been seeing a lot of that recently on other people's
Yeah.
streams, especially in a bigger stream. I was watching a bigger streamer the other day, and her name is Fart and Glitter, and she's a Valorant streamer. She's really
Mm.
funny. She's so
Mm.
hilarious. And she's like, "Oh, can you not trauma dump in the chat? I'm not having a really good day today, and I wouldn't like to see that. I'm just here for some fun." And they still continue to do it. And I was like, Jesus Christ, people, like, hello?
It's like, the one thing people need to realize is that streamers are not therapists.
No,
Maybe,
no, no.
I mean, maybe there is a streamer that is a therapist. I can't say that. But most of the people who stream are not therapists. They're just here to have a good time, stream,
Yeah.
and, have a good time with chat. And, like, I get, life is hard and things happen. And sometimes it's okay to, like, talk about stuff. Like, you're like, "Oh, man, I'm not having a good day. I had a rough time at school. I'm just here to vibe." "Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Let's hang out." But you're hearing out paragraphs of just constant, like, my cat died. I hit my toe. I stubbed my pinky toe in the 4th grade, and now I'm feeling an anger arc. It's like, bro.
Whoa.
Like,
But I think it's more, I don't mind if someone's like, "Yeah, I didn't have a good day today." Because I asked them if they were right, and I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, hopefully that I can make your day a little bit better by watching my stream." And normally it kind of ends like that, and that's fine because I'm just asking if you're all right. But if someone's like constantly, I don't know, if you said it, kind of brings down the mood. If someone's like talking about how they're, I don't know, if someone's died or something, you're like, how do you bring the mood up from that?
Right, exactly. See,
Like,
that's
it's not
why
it's not like I don't care, but like I don't want this kind of energy in the stream because it just brings everything else down for everyone else. And
right.
if they want to talk about it in private, I don't mind doing that. But just in the stream is a little different, especially since I want the vibes to always be kind of good and stuff like that.
Right. See,
Yeah.
I also see that kind of stuff in Discords as well, where
Mm.
people will put like trauma dumping in
Yeah.
like Discords. That's why
Mm.
I don't even like allow
Really?
vent channels in my Discord, because like we're not here for
Yeah.
that. Like we're not
No.
here to be therapists. We're not here.
Mm.
Like we're here to like make you feel good. Like, you know, get not like that
Yeah.
sounds wrong and kind of the way I said it. But like we're here to, you know, vibe and like,
Yeah.
you know, help you escape from reality a little bit, you know, and stuff
Yeah.
like that. But at the same time, but we're not here to be therapists, you know.
No.
And that can just bring the vibe down in any
Mm.
community. And so I just like, no, man, look,
Mate, you were better than
the
me.
best person to go to about
Yeah.
that is a therapist, your parent, or someone you truly trust to
Yeah.
talk about that stuff. Because, you know, Discords, Twitter,
Mm.
stream chats, it's not the place
Especially
for it.
yeah, especially just someone you don't even know.
Yes.
I mean, I wouldn't do that personally, only because I mean, I don't know about everyone else. I think you'd want to rather go to someone that you know and love and trust rather than people you don't know.
Right.
I don't know. Like, yeah, some people obviously have maybe harder. They're in harder situations where they can't go to an adult, or they can't go to an like their parents or something like that. But I wouldn't know what to do about it because I'm not a therapist. I don't know. It's like when I say when someone comes in, I mean, too fat. Whenever someone comes in, they're like got a headache. And then I go paracetamol, and I'm like, I'm not a doctor, but paracetamol. And then someone's like coming broken hand, paracetamol. I don't know, but I think it's only because I saw it literally. I was watching the stream of this, and she was like, and then the mod literally made an announcement, like she was there, like, guys, it's just not trauma dump. You know, the streamer said not to, and they continued. I don't know why, but it's so goddamn rude. So
Some
goddamn
people,
rude.
like, I feel like there's certain people who don't know how to read the room and also take, you know, social cues that is like you have to be more direct with certain people.
So dumb because someone's saying it too personally.
Yeah, it's like, oh, maybe they're not serious because they're not banning me, or maybe that's what they're trying to do is bring down the stream. I don't know. Maybe they're just trying to be a nuisance, which I just don't understand the point of that. But like, maybe you're just bored or you just don't really understand. So then you have to be more direct to be like, hey, stop it, or I'm gonna bang you. Now everything's all awkward.
To be fair, because I think because I'm always so I'm always quite lighthearted about everything. When I get serious, I think when people like see it straight away. So whenever I'm like, if you do that again, I'm gonna ban you. Oh shit. Okay. So I don't bring out that card a lot because I know I can use it to my advantage.
I mean, it's a good advantage.
Well,
It's definitely
the thing
good.
is, the only other time I do say it is when I'm actually being very serious about it. But I need to probably use it more for the fact that like I should be timing out. Sometimes with the things people say, but I just can't be bothered. I kind of just ignore it. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a sub. I give off sub energy. Maybe that's it.
I mean,
you give off mommy mummy energy, and I just give off sub.
No. I think you have Donnie Mommy energy.
Oh,
you just have a very big heart. You have that motherly vibe. You just want
I have a
to be.
vibe?
Yes, you just want to be like, come here, child. Like, don't do that, but like, you can do better. Be better.
Daddy energy.
Oh, I'm totally. I will definitely agree. Like, I do not take tolerance well. I'm just like, yo, get that shit out of here. Shoot. My chat knows is a shoot first ask question policy. Like, if someone's just disturbing the vibes, because like, I love, guys. I love being lewd. I love being this. But if you ruin the vibes, no, that's an unredeemable feat. You out of here. You're gone. You're done.
Yeah.
You had one chance, which was coming here. Just be chill, be cool, but don't be stupid. As Philip DeFranco says, don't be stupid. Stupid.
Don't be stupid.
That you already knew the repercussions of you coming in here doing that. So like you're banned, you're gone, you're here, you're not here.
To be fair, talking about bannable stuff, did you hear the news this week about the Ara ban?
I heard a rumor about that. I don't know if it's actually true.
It's, to be fair, it's more of a. I read the 2S thingy, and it doesn't distinctly say Ara is banned, but a lot of people are talking about it, and that's why I was gonna bring this up because I was like intrigued because I was like, hell.
That's like your main word. That's like your main thing. But no, I haven't seen anyone directly say it because I think I know where this conversation came from a little bit. It's because a VTuber named Ava, the slime, she recently got suspended off of Twitch.
I saw that. Yeah. I didn't even follow it, but I saw it.
Yeah, and Twitch wouldn't tell her why she got suspended, which is kind of fucked up because she just got partnered with Twitch. Yeah. And like, she was, was doing a lot of big things with Twitch and stuff like that. And for them to just ban her without really telling her why she was banned. I don't know if it was because of the way her outfit was, or she was showing too much skin, which, I feel like,
what does that model look like? I think I saw it. Is she a lava lamp?
Yes, she's a lava lamp. She had like this
name.
Ava the lamp. It's AVA the and then lamp.
Oh, I can't speed I'm a dummy.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she has like this, I think she has this like genie outfit. It's like her main outfit that shows a little under boob and stuff, which doesn't really all that revealing.
Yeah.
But more so, it's just like, before we get into what I was going to say, because I'm about to get upset about that part, but it's, so, like, as, like, people were trying, like, she was trying to figure out why she got suspended, she still didn't, I don't think, get a clear answer why she got suspended. People were coming up to with assumptions because, it's because you said R, and that's, like, a bannable thing. But it's like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, banning someone for a particular, like, word like that's so innocent, I feel like that wouldn't be the reason. Because if that's the case, almost everybody's getting banned at this point. Because everyone says R on stream. There's so much more things to be banned on Twitch over than RRs. So I think people are just trying to find a source of why someone got suspended versus than actually like, Twitch having good communication, but like, hey, these are the things you can't do. Because there's like certain things other content creators can get away with while others can't. Like, and it's like, you gotta put the line there. It's like, either you can get away with it, like, if everyone can get away with it, then everyone can get away with it. If it's bannable, then everyone should get banned, You can't just pick and choose,
No. Never,
especially VTubers, because you just think, like, they're not, well, we're not actual people, but we are. We're just using an animated character. And I will admit that, us as VTubers sometimes push the line a little bit.
Oh,
but it's
maybe a little bit.
Maybe a little bit. But it's not anything that other content creators are not already doing on the platform either.
Yeah.
Like, there's people who gamble, which I don't have a problem with people gambling on stream, just want to say that. But, like,
I saw that. I didn't realize that was a thing until, Scott. I think Scott was, had it up, and I was like, what's that? And I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
But I think it's unfair if it was, especially since I think I've seen everyone else's arguments about you see people who are in hot tubs and bikinis, but an RR isn't okay. I think that's what I've been seeing. Like, I have nothing against anyone at all. I think women who are doing that, go them. I don't actually care. I think they're doing amazing.
Right. Like, even when it comes to, like, the gambling stuff, I'm like, do what you do. As long as you're not really spreading an addiction, like, you have warnings like, hey, this is my money. I'm choosing to gamble with it and get money to gamble with it. And, like, they're getting money. And I feel like there's no one on this planet that wouldn't take the same deal to be like, hey, if we sponsor you for, like, $1 million to do a quick gambling stream, I'm pretty sure everyone will do it. Like, most of the time. So, like, in this stage of the game, man, do what you do. If you're not hurting anybody, truly, if it's not, like, affecting anybody, you know, do you? Because Twitch has evolved so much more than just gaming,
Yeah.
and people just need to realize that. Like,
Yeah, because there's so much. That's like music. The music is so cool how people share it, and
yes,
then their art. Obviously, I know art's obviously been on Twitch for a while, but still, it's
yes.
so different to obviously games, and obviously just
Just
chatting. I mean,
chatting,
whatever.
like we were just
Mm.
talking about. It's just there's so many other things that evolved
To
from
express
Twitch.
yourself.
Yeah,
It's so good, and I don't care what people are doing, honestly. I think I mean, it doesn't affect if it doesn't affect me, it shouldn't affect anyone else, really. If they're having fun, if the other people are having
right.
fun watching, let them be. I don't know when I know, especially on TikTok, some people go for like and I don't know, they go for these streamers that have high numbers and then they bring them down for certain things. Like, for example, obviously I saw on TikTok, obviously the hot tub streamers, obviously they get picked on like
Mm-hmm.
a lot for the
Mm.
way they like do stuff.
It's
And I'm
because
like,
that old mentality of how Twitch they think it should be is just about
yeah,
gaming. Which there
I'm
are
like,
still people
yeah,
who game on Twitch. Like it doesn't affect the
mm,
gaming. So like
no,
why
it
can't it both
doesn't.
exist? Like if you
No,
don't like it, which is that same Old Testament,
mm,
if you don't like it, why are you clicking on it? Why are you commenting? Why are you there? Like why
exactly.
are you
Oh
there?
my
You're only there for
god.
the intention. You want to be there
Yeah,
because you secretly like it and you just don't know how to
yeah.
like cope with, oh man, I actually like this. But I
Oh,
don't want other
actually,
people to.
it does remind me though, everything, what's been happening. I don't know if you've seen it, but the big streamers using the Vtuber tag who are not VTubers. Have you
Nah,
seen that?
I don't care.
I
I mean,
mean, I've been seeing a lot
I
going
haven't seen
around
it.
about it.
I haven't
Have
seen
you
it, but
have you not?
nah.
A lot of people it's been going
I'm not in
around. I
touch,
don't know if
man.
it's
Maybe I just don't care about
um
drama enough to pay attention to it.
I mean, to be fair, I don't really go looking for it. It just comes up because if it gets big enough, it gets shared and it's on my feed, and I'm like, oh, what's
Maybe
this?
I'm
And
just
then I'm
following the
like,
wrong
oh,
people, because I swear I
mm,
never see any of
you're
these, like,
not.
big arguments on Twitch until someone else tells me about it. Like you.
Mm.
Or like Coco, who tells me about stuff that happens on Twitter. It's like, I never
Well,
did.
the
Maybe
thing
because
is, though,
maybe I
I
pay
would,
just too much
mm,
art. Maybe there's too much naughty stuff on my
mate, nah,
Twitch.
literally, I'm always fucking saving it. Mate, look, I'm gonna have to show you. Wait, I wonder if I've got one saved. Mate, it's just all art I've
Not to
saved.
derail the conversation that you were just having, but like that's mostly what my feed. My feed is just
Yeah.
VTubers being cute,
Like, look at this
dirty
man.
art,
Oh.
and just other
No,
stuff.
yeah, this is the all kind of stuff I save. Ooh, it's just men in t-shirts.
Mm,
Hell yeah.
hell yeah!
I
No, look,
know.
this is the one of the things I saved.
Yeah, but I do normally just kind of mine is normally always fine, honestly. But some obviously I do get what like the biggest stuff comes in. They recommend me, hey, have you seen this tweet? And then
Right.
it's just of drama. I mean, I think the RR actually went round as a trending, like what's happening kind of thing. And then also the VTuber tag, I think. God, I think there's always something going on. I
There's
swear to
always
God.
something. But
There's
yeah,
always
no,
something.
people. Like, I don't care if people are using the tag without me. Because at the end of the day, I feel like we're all just VTubers in a way. Just,
Yeah.
you're just not, some people use a model, some people just use their actual body. I don't really
Yeah.
care at this point. Like, when people were, like, up in arms when Tokumei became a VTuber, I didn't care. I thought her model looked cute. And I think she should
Yeah.
still continue to use it. Because people be like, oh, you're already big enough, you shouldn't be able to be a VTuber. And I think that's just bogus. Like,
No.
her being a VTuber doesn't take away or give you any value of getting viewers or anything like that. It doesn't take away
Yeah.
anything. It's just her being a VTuber. I don't see nothing wrong with that. I think everyone
Yeah,
should be a
no.
VTuber. It's awesome. Did you see Sony jumped into the VTuber space?
No.
Like they have their own
What?
VTubers now. No,
Wait,
yeah, I talked about this in anime news, my anime news thing. And they have their own VTubers now. Hold on, let
What
me
the heck?
but
I want to
they're
see
called Sony VTubers.
Hold
I
on,
don't know
let
what
me
the
have
extra V
Sony.
stands for. So hold on, but they're really cute. They're really, really cute. There's one named Ringo. She's like more of a bat vampire, which looks really cute.
Where is it? Oh, I can't see
Hold
it.
on, I can send you a picture of it.
It's just typed out Sony VTubers come out with TV on Twitter. No.
Yeah,
Okay.
here's the picture of what they look like.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna pretend that didn't happen.
And then there's one,
Oh,
the
that's so
last one of
cute.
Kahoko, who has like this Little Red Riding Hood outfit on, but she's a fox who looks super cute. And I love Red Riding Hood outfits, and she's
It is
rocking it.
cute.
I
She's
think that's
adorable.
cool. But
I
I
love
think
the one in the lab outfit. That's so cool. I like that.
yes, I forget her name. But I know the last one on the end is Ringa, and the other one is Kahoko. That's like the two of my favorites that I talk about.
Oh really? Yeah, her outfit's really cute. I like that. I like
But
it a lot.
people were getting upset about Sony jumping into VTubers and stuff. And I was like, it was bound to happen eventually. I'm surprised they haven't done it already to begin with. I feel like there's nothing wrong with more companies getting a VTuber, like VTubers.
Yeah, we did
I think
speak
it's
about
cool.
this. We spoke about this in our earlier podcast, didn't we? I
Yes,
swear, where we
we
talked
did.
about and I mean we kind of expected this. We kind of did. I mean, we spoke about it and we were like, well, we're gonna probably see a lot more in the future.
Yes.
So I mean, I'm not surprised about it. I mean, no
And
one should
then-
really.
Especially since Sony owns Crunchyroll and Funimation,
Yeah.
and is a Japanese company that does like a lot of anime type games. It was bound to happen eventually. Like I'm surprised more gaming companies don't have a exclusive VTuber like to their name at this point. You know.
Honestly, I think it's a big brain move. Honestly, if you want to have that, I think you're making big bucks if you do
the
it.
big bucks. I think people just take things a little bit too seriously because, like, it's just that old mindset. It's like if there's, I know it's so surprising. Like, Lucy, I get it. Like, it's so alarming.
Carry on though.
But I think it's just that fact that people just get in that mindset. It's like, oh, if these big budget people are doing VTubing or saying ara and all that other crap, then it takes away from me getting that big gamer streamer moment and stuff.
Yeah,
It's like,
that's what I saw as well. People be like, well, all them viewers are like there for like VTubers and or whatever, blah 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 blah.
See, I think people need to realize that.
People are doing it for themselves. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow.
Like, people are just trying to create drama when it doesn't need to be.
Yeah.
Because, like, they are, like, I guess it goes into, well, I guess it doesn't really, I tried to segue it, but it's not a really good segue. I know that I'm really good at my segues, but, but to finish my point, I think it's just a fact that people just need to relax, They need to just chill out. And, stop blaming others for change. You gotta know that this is a world where things change constantly, almost every second of the day, and you just got to apply with the situation. Nothing's going to stay the same. As much as we would like certain things to stay the same, it is not going to stay the same. I'm so sorry, little Timmy, but Sonic is going to grow up. Mario is going to grow up. VTubers are going to adapt. They're going to change the way they look. And just other people are going to jump on the fad of something being popular. That is just going to happen. But you just adapt and apply yourself to it.
That reminds me, actually, talking about, when you literally just said VTuber is changing. Did you see that Zen, was it?
Yes!
Yes!
It's one of the reasons why I didn't stream that day. Heck yes, I did. Oh my god. She is such a freaking inspiration. I love all the little knickknacks that goes along with her new outfit of like the sounds of her helmet making when it opens, like her sword. She always elevates her new models for every new debut, and it's like inspiring. Like
I love the new design though.
Yes. I love how all the V Shoujo members' stories intertwine with each other, like their lores and stuff. Yeah, like you watch all like the lores that goes together. Like it started with Vebe, and it started with Nanners, and then Nanners like lore had Iron Mouse in it, and also featured like Snuffy in it and Silver in it. But then Vase also continued the trend of that, of having the other V Shoujo members in it, and like all of them, their stories connect. I liked how Zentreya's had all of them in it, but Melody was like, well, Malware, the evil version of Melody,
Hmm.
like took over the future and stuff like that.
Really?
Yeah, it's like it's such innovative stuff that it
I
just
need to see
fascinates
it.
me. I would love to get to with a couple of my friends to like to link our lores
Yes, that
together.
would be so cool.
Uh,
Oh my
like
god, I love that Connors is now kind of part of it a little bit because I see in
yes.
the comics that they make, Connor's kind of part of the, like, kind of
Hmm.
group a little bit in a weird way.
I mean, I feel like
It's
he's
so
an
cute.
honorary Vishojo. I feel like in some ways he has been part of that crew ever since like he started streaming with Iron Mouse a lot.
That's true, yeah.
But I think that's really dope. I think I would love to do that for our own group of friends where we link
Yeah.
our lores and like communities together and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Like,
that'd be so cute.
I don't know, I've been, I'm not gonna lie, like ever since Zentreya and like Shelly and, and like Bao and all these other people's been doing like their new re-debuts. It makes me want to do a new model. But I was like, man, I don't want to go through that again. I guess I can share a secret. I said it yesterday actually,
Hmm.
is that I have been having thoughts of changing from a fox to a dolphin.
Oh,
Cause I really
no,
wanna.
have you actually?
I have because I'm like I really like the fishtail. I really like the idea of having a blowhole
Yeah.
and just blowing bubbles out of the top of your head. And I think this would be really cute to be like a
Oh
fish,
my
which is
god,
ironic because
that'd
I
be
don't like
so
seafood
goddamn
and
cute.
fish. but also you know with me, I'm trying to find a unique way to combine the two. So like being
Yeah.
a dolphin fox with like antlers as well, which is not coming up with any good ideas. So I just
No,
like
I
say
mean, that
this
might be a bit overcrowded a little bit,
a
but
little bit. But
yeah.
and like, but it's like, man, I really do like my model the way it is
Mm,
currently because it looks really good and I just got it, so I haven't
yeah.
had it that long. So it's like,
Mhm.
but it's like, oh my god, the idea is just sweeping in my head almost every day.
Yeah.
Just like, oh, should I do it? I don't know. I don't know. So that's
Ooh, I know kinda get the feeling though, because having the model being made is like, oh my oh my god, it's
mm-hmm.
so much fun. It's kinda stressful, so much fun at the same time. When it's over, you're like, "Oh, that was fun." And I kinda wanna do it again, but kinda don't.
I
I do get that.
kind of. So
Like,
like,
I want, like, a different outfit, but, like, I don't know when I would do that because
what
it
type of
was
outfit
so
would you get?
Hmm?
Would it be like more of like a streetwear outfit? Would it be a Halloween
Um,
outfit? What type
it
of
might
outfit
be
would you?
more of a Halloween outfit. I think I'd love to do, like, a maid outfit, but,
Oh my god! I need to see this. I need to see it.
yes! I
That
would
would be
love
so
to,
cute.
like
Oh! There's a maid outfit that I think would be perfect for you. Hold on, I have to send you a picture.
Really?
Yeah, no, it's part of the gacha
Ooh.
game that I just got.
Mm.
Well, of Destiny Shout, the game, not the group. And
I love how you keep mentioning that.
I think it's kind of cute at this point that I keep it share. But there's
Yeah.
an outfit of a maid that's
Mm.
in here that I think would be really cute.
Oh, really?
I have an idea for what I want to do for my Halloween outfit this year. Cause like
Ooh,
last year
wait, you're doing a new Halloween outfit?
I am doing a new Halloween outfit.
No. You know
But
which one's my favorite. You know which
I
one.
know which one's your favorite. I
I
need to
love it.
update that new model though. But
Oh, really?
I guess since you told me yours, I
Mm.
guess I could tell you mine. I was going to be a nun for Halloween. But like it's gonna be my succubus nun outfit.
No. Is it actually?
Yeah. But
Oh
I
my god,
got
I'm gonna fall in love with the
but my
frog.
mama, I would have already like started like
Mm.
doing it, but my mama is not taking commissions until June, which I've
Oh,
been like
no.
patiently waiting, and I'm like, please, time. But like, yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing. I also am demanded. I'm gonna be getting a Christmas outfit as well. So that's like the two things
What?
I'm
Oh
doing
my
this year.
god.
Because I didn't get a Christmas outfit last year because
Yeah.
of my new model. And god darn it, I was upset because I saw all these cute Christmas outfits. And I'm just like, god darn it, I want to break my piggy bank to get a fucking Christmas outfit. But I don't
Oh
want
my
to go
god.
broke. Hold on, let me show you this picture real
See,
quick.
I would love to get it, but then I know I'd have to rig it all over again, and I'm like, "Oh my god,
Yes.
mama." More
The
money.
monies. We're not me no monies. That's the
No.
thing. I'm very envious of the bigger VTubers who could get models made so effortlessly. I'm just
I
like, man, I
know.
want
I
to be like
know.
that so bad. Okay, I'm gonna screenshot. I think this is how your outfit should be. I think this would look so freaking cute on you. Because, I mean, you're just adorable to begin with.
No, never.
I guess I'll show it on, remember to show it on screen as well so you guys can see it. Okay, I'll send it to you.
All right.
I don't know, maybe this might be a little bit too bold for you, but I mean, I feel like you upgraded boldly now, so like
No.
I
So
think
cute.
this would be amazingly cute on you. I don't think we should show it. I think we should, just in case you do it,
Yeah.
it should be a secret. I don't think we should spoil it. But
I
like,
love it.
this looks perfect for you. Perfect.
I don't know. The thing is, what would I do? I'd end up goddamn being a maid in the end, and wouldn't I? I just end up being a maid. Like, guys, I'm not being a maid.
Yeah. Hello, Daddy. You have to practice your man Karen. You have to try your best man impression. What's your best man impression?
Best man impression?
Mm-hmm.
Mate, I do it all the time when I'm doing karaoke. When I'm singing Barbie Girl, and then I'm like, come on, Barbie, let's go, Barbie.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
The thing is, I'd love to get a new outfit, like, but I don't know. It's just money, man. It's so much money. I always ask my mama, like, do you draw over like my body already, or like, will it cost like the full amount again? Because I don't know.
I mean, for me, whenever I would get my different outfits, it was just they would just paint over what they already had, but it would be like you'd be naked, but then they put on the new outfit on your naked body.
Yeah.
And then just make it work. So, like, I guess the prices would be less because you're not getting a full, like, model over again. You're just getting the rigging for the new outfit. So, at least for me, it's normally a little cheaper. But I've been working with them for so long, so I can't really say how it would be for other people because I love my mamas. We work together forever. As I keep saying almost all the time. So, like, the work relationship we have is a little different for others. But for normally, it's not as much as the first time, unless you're getting a brand new model with brand new features and all these other things and trinkets and stuff, which is crazy, by the way. But it's so goddamn worth it at the end. You broke eating just PB&Js for the next 3 days, for the next 3 months. But god darn it, is it worth it in the end, man?
Oh yeah, it's worth it. Let's go. Oh my god. But no, I'm quite tempted. I might have to do it, like get a new outfit, and I want to be a maid. So temptation to that outfit that you just sent me.
For real. I would love to see it. Speaking of art, we got new art, and it looks so freaking cute. This is a little bit of self-plug. We got a nice school setting outfit made for us too. That I posted. We both posted on our own social medias, but we're going to post it on the Tokumei podcast. And I think it should be our new thumbnail image.
Ooh,
as much as I love our original. But this one is just so cute, so chill. It's like you just look so freaking adorable.
No,
and I love it.
Oh my god, no. I love the open t-shirt a little bit. It looks so good.
She made it like less open. And I felt like like every time I was like, could you like, open it a little bit more? I just felt like I was just whoring myself out. I was like, can you like make my cleavage a little bigger? And she'd be like, is this good? I'm like, just a little bit more.
No, but I think when I showed Scott, he was like, oh, I love the hair on you. I was like, oh my god. I've never seen it from a bike before. The hair's so oh my god.
Your hair is so gorgeous. I mean, I said this since the beginning when you got your new model and you let your hair all out that one time. I was like, man, your hair is so freaking gorgeous. I just want to see it flowing
To be fair,
And
you've got
like,
really long hair as well, actually.
yes,
You got really long hair. I
yeah.
love it though. Looks so goddamn pretty. She does such a good job on your model. Like, it's insane.
I
Like, every single time. We go to the
I
same artist,
follow
by the
her.
way, guys.
Yes, we did. We did. I
We
think
need
it.
to do another one.
Yes,
We need
for
to
sure.
do it.
I'd be down for it anytime. Let me know.
Hell
Because
yeah.
one of the things that I'm gonna be doing from now on is getting 3 arts every month. So,
Oh god.
not saying you have to do that with me every day, but I'm just saying, like, if the
Hmm.
month comes around and you're like, hey, Kenty, we need a new
Hey,
art,
Kenty, let's go.
I'm like, let's do it. I'm down for it. Let's make it happen. Because I was a little torn because when we first got the first sketch bet, we had our original outfit. She put us in our original
I
outfits,
know.
which I really
They
love
look
because
so
the way she draws my coat is so good. It is
Oh my
so
God.
good. And the
I
way
was
she draws her
waiting to see it
outfits
again. I need to see
is
it again.
so
Hold on.
good.
I'm looking back at the what is it called? The
The whip?
original one. The original drawing
Uh,
of us two and the original outfits. Oh my god, they're amazing. I love them. The
Amazing.
way oh god, it just looks so good. And yeah, they did your outfit like amazing. They did it like so well. But they do
I
such a good job every time.
like.
I
There's
love it.
not a lot of cases where I get my
Mm.
jacket with me on a lot of the arts that I've had, but the most of the times when I do and people draw it in the way, because there's the one that I have from another artist where I have my coat like up and I'm like in the park like
Yeah.
walking, and I want to get an outfit like a picture with me with my coat from the back, showing the back, because no one ever gets to see the back of it. And I would love to like do that, but I need to get like a actual like character like reference done. So like, but I have to. I want to go to my mama about it because she knows me the best because she's the one who drew me. So like, I have to get a reference sheet from her. But yes, I was very torn. And I was just like, Lucy, should we like go with this? But it's
so
like, you know, but we wanted the school outfit. That's what we asked for.
I love the schoolgirl outfits. Though. I just oh my god, they look just so cute. And it's like if us was actually together at school, that would be so freaking
Yes,
cute.
that'd
I
be
love
very
it.
cute.
I actually adore it so much.
Plus, because I really love your outfit too. I really like how
I love how they made
unique
it
and
different.
different.
Like obviously we could have worn the same outfit, but I got white tights, thigh highs, and you got black ones on, which are quite nice, and they suit you so well.
I asked for that.
Did
we
you?
wasn't, because at first she didn't have us in thigh highs, but I was like, can we add thigh highs?
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, the original? Wait, hold on. Let me, the one
In
she sent?
in the original whip, we didn't have thigh highs.
Yeah, look at that.
I asked for thigh highs. I was like, can we get a little bit of thigh highs with some like thigh squish, you know? That's like something we can add. And then I was like, she's like, hell yeah. Because she didn't even have my tail. I was like, can you add my tail as well? And then, well, she was very nice and very understanding on making things, you know, work and do, like, help us, you know, get this to what we wanted it to be. And I felt like it would be cute because, you know, to have the counteract of our thigh highs be different. So,
Yes.
yeah.
Oh my
God. Yeah. I love her art. I love her art so much.
Oh my god, her art's like amazing. I don't know what we can get next though.
It'll be a mystery.
It will be a mystery. Do you know
very mystery.
But
you know, we could get like a Genshin art, like us in our own original Genshin outfits.
No, that would be too much. I can't even. I love it too much. Actually, all honesty, I'd love it like so goddamn much.
That'd be very cute. Very
freaking
cute.
damn.
Man, art is so much fun to get.
Yes, it does. It's a little bit expensive, but like in all honesty, it's like amazing. You know what? I'm wanting to use Skeb, but I just don't know how to do it.
Me
I'm
either.
like a boomer. I'm like a boomer, and I can't even.
Because I use PayPal for everything, and Skeb doesn't use PayPal. It makes me not want to use it because of that. Because you got to use your actual information, and I don't feel comfortable putting my like actual information out there.
Yeah, that's fair.
But however, I was going to talk to you about this after stream, but I managed to switch my PayPal to a business one, and
Yes, let's
then
go.
they send you a debit card for your PayPal business. So now I can use PayPal almost anywhere because I have that. So now I'm like, oh, scam? Should I start doing some scams? So I might actually invest in that, but
Ooh, okay.
we'll
I actually
see.
do want to do it. I want to do it as well, but I just don't know how to do it. I think I need to figure it out. My boomer self. I've been called a boomer too many times now, and it's unfair. It's unfair for me. How
I
dare?
think the way it works is that you put in like you message the person
Hmm.
and then you put in like an invoice, like you like ask like, hey,
Hmm.
can we do this? And then the artist will get back to you and be like, yes, we could do this, or they can say no, I'm
Oh, they
not
can
able
like
to do this.
decline it or accept
Yeah.
it.
And then after you
Oh.
accept it, I think that's when, I don't know if you pay up front. I don't know about that part, but I know someone explained it to me because I had a friend
Oh,
who you just
really?
get scams all the time.
I know it
And
can become addicting. It's like
yes,
gacha. No one can come after
yeah.
me because I do gacha all the time now. So, but no, I do want to try it at least once because but I do when I'm trying
What would you
commission
get?
art as well. I do try and get like the what's it called? Uh the artwork so you can if you wanted to sell it or not. I don't know what it's
Yes,
called.
commercial rights. Commercial
Yes,
rights.
that's right. Only because sometimes I got the commercial rights for my starting screen and I did it afterwards though because it was a lot of money.
Yeah,
But
I bet.
I've got the commercial rights for it so now I can like sell it as I wanted to sell it as posters because it's so goddamn pretty, it's unbelievable.
Yeah,
Um
I can help you set that
yeah.
up. I mean, I deal with that kind of stuff all the time.
Oh my god, yeah. I wanted to
um,
I will need to set up my merch store because I said that was one of my goals and I haven't been able to do
uh-huh.
it recently because what is it called? Oh, because of uni and stuff like that. I'm finishing up.
Right,
And it's
right.
more important right now. But afterwards, definitely. And
Yeah, I can
yeah.
definitely help you set it up.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
It's
Let's
because it's
go.
like an actual easy like process, especially if you want to
Oh
get your own
really?
like name, your like domain
Mm.
for it. So like instead of being like
Really?
comma X
Yeah.
whatever the store is called, then your name, you can like I can help you find ways to get that all
Oh my
settled and hooked
god,
up.
teach me your ways,
I
please.
can spread my knowledge for you forever. But yeah, no,
Yo,
I've been waiting for Lucy merch forever. The moment you
oh,
put that shit
no
out, I'm
way.
buying it.
No,
Instantly.
no, no, no,
I'm
no.
buying it instantly. You cannot stop me. You're gonna
I will.
take my
Of course you
money.
will.
You're
No
gonna take my
way.
money and love it. I
I'm
am
gonna
going
just give
to
it to
give
you
it to
for
you.
free. What
No,
do you
I
mean?
would never. I would never
No.
ask for that. I would never. Because
God
like
damn it.
I'm not gonna lie. I mean, this is gonna be a little bit like when you do see your own merch, like
Yeah.
physically, because I have
Mm.
our own merch for EBZ.
Yeah, I
And
know.
a lot of it, my wife, she actually buys a lot of it. On her like on own
Really?
impulse, and like she bought Momo's shirt, a
Oh,
Coco mug, because she collects all the mugs. She buys all the
yeah.
stickers, and like when I see it physically, I'm just like, oh man, this is actually really good, man. It gets you all bubbly inside. It's like, oh
Really? Oh
man,
my god,
this is
that's
like
so
really, really
cool.
cool. Yeah, no. So it is like that, like fun
Yeah.
thing, but it's always like, as a content creator, it's like, oh, should I do merch? Am I even at that level to do it or
Yeah.
anything like that? But I was like, you're working hard. You have that
Mm.
fan base. You have that community, and if people wants it, then they can do
I mean,
that. They
I've seen
take that
so
extra
many
moment.
people buy from the EVZ store as well. I've seen so many people buy it. And
Mm,
like and then tag you guys as well, which
I
is
think that's
so
so
goddamn
cool. I
cute.
think it's so cute.
So
But
nice.
yeah, if like it's almost like donating. I have to like someone says like
Yeah.
donating. Like you're not
Mm.
obligated to do it, but if you do, then it's very sweet.
Yeah, and you get something out of it, which is insane, and it's
Yeah.
very nice.
I
But
was thinking
no.
about what it would be like if you get to a point to have your own like figure, because a lot of Hololive is
Can you
getting their own figures
imagine?
nowadays and stuff. Like, could
Wait,
you
are they?
imagine? Yeah, they are. They are. They have their
Oh
own
my
like actual
god.
scale figures. Could you imagine
Jesus.
an anime for days Fake
And then
him?
like, I literally spoke about this before. It literally just be like, I've got that Hatsune Miku figure, man. It literally would. And they'd be like, is that Hatsune Miku?
It would be. It would be. But it would be. You can use it to your advantage because people would actually buy it.
Oh, true. That is true. That is big brain.
Would you buy your own figure? Would you buy your own figure?
I probably would. I'm not in a narcissistic way, but just because I don't know, it could just be on. Maybe it would be in a narcissistic way. No, it couldn't be.
It's appreciating your own stuff. I have my own body pillow. I mean, I paid for it, so I might as well get one of my own.
I might as well get it.
Like, that shit was expensive. I'm going to get me my own body pillow.
Oh my god.
Would you ever do a body pillow?
I actually would, yeah. I probably would, definitely. I don't know how to go around this kind of stuff though, so I need your advice and stuff.
I can
on this
teach you.
situation.
I can show you the ways. I can show you the ways to be a DJ.
Please! Oh my god! Oh my god!
I've been living this life for a whole long time. I can teach you, my son.
Oh my god!
But I could definitely help you because I have mine on, not to plug or anything. It's on Cuddly Octopus. We can't actually link it because we'll get banned on YouTube.
Really?
But, yeah, you can add a link to like anything like sexual type of shops at all.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, you'll get banned immediately. So you just gotta find it on Twitter.
How? On a TikTok, on Twitch.
Twitch.
Do it.
Twitter. But yeah, Cuddly
Yeah.
Octopus is where you go to find that. I need to get a new one for my new model though, because it's like of my old original outfit.
I don't think I've seen your. I need to see this. You're gonna have to show me after the stream.
I will have to show you.
I need to see it now. I need to.
One thing else I guess I could say is when you go to get fan art or art of yourself, do you get in that crossword as like, should I get art of my actual outfit or should I get art of my actual like something else? Because like you always, I always like have this like war with myself. Like, no, I don't have enough art with my actual outfit. I need to get art with my actual outfit. But you know, a festival outfit is looking really cute right now, and that seems really cool. Or a swimsuit outfit is like, man, you already have a swimsuit outfit, but I don't have one now of a new one, and the summer is happening, and I feel like I need to get one.
But no, I do. Oh god, the temptation. I've always been thinking about that. Like, because I love like the school kind of outfit, kind of just the vibe. I don't know, it just takes me back to school. Takes me back to school.
Yeah,
there were like
simpler times.
I like them, and it takes me back then. It's so cute, and I'm like, oh, should I do it or should I not? Because otherwise people are just gonna call me Hatsune Miku. I mean, they do it anyway. I might as well just go for it, right?
No, you might as well just embrace. I think at some point, as Tough Love Lucy, you're just gonna have to get over it.
I just have to get over that shit, man. You know what?
People are going to
call Eula the other day.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
That's a new one.
That is a new. That's a new one.
That is definitely a new one. But like at the same time, not to say it in like a bad way, but at the same time, it's just like, yeah, there's no way you're gonna stop people from thinking that because people are always going to think certain characters look like certain other characters. However, you could just like kind of embrace it because if you look like Hatsune Miku, that means there's a chance they'll buy your merch because you look like Hatsune Miku.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I hope so. But no, I only don't. I try not to embrace it too much because I'd rather not to be. But like, I knew they would get what you mean. I should embrace it a bit more. I normally don't. People ask people to not call me or anything. I'm like, yeah, I'm Hatsune Miku's cousin, and stuff like that.
Right.
But yeah, no, I definitely agree.
I'm like, if I was Hatsune Miku, you wouldn't be talking to me right now.
True. Oh my god.
Like, I used to say that a lot. People like because like people be like, oh, you look like this such and such person. I was like, trust me, if I was that person, I wouldn't be talking to you right now.
Not be here right now. What do you mean?
Like for real.
God.
Cause I used to like, you know, when I used to draw
Yeah.
back in the day, I used to have those family members who didn't see you a lot, but they always want to like get you for like value, I guess you could say. Like, you know, those cousins or uncles are like, oh, you know, like, are you doing something like rich and famous now? And they're like, oh, like, did you draw that? Like, I was like, Uncle, if I drew this, I wouldn't be here right now. Like, what? Don't you think I'd be away making? You would know if I was making this. Like, come on, man.
Oh,
like,
so
what?
funny. Oh my God.
Like, no, it's just a picture of my phone. Like, I mean, of course, if I could, like, I just don't get those kind of questions, man. Those dumb questions. Like, what? Are you serious?
Oh,
like, if I drew this Ichigo Hatsunichi thing, like, you think I'd really be sitting here talking to you right now?
Oh my God.
But
No, I agree. But should we wrap this up?
I think this is a good place to wrap this up.
Yeah. Wrap.
I want to say, huh?
Yeah. Oh, carry on.
I was gonna say, what a. You know, I had a train of thought, but I lost it. I guess that's. Well, I guess I was going to talk about one last thing before we leave.
Oh, yeah, go for it.
Do you think streaming is based on luck or skill?
Ooh.
On your honest opinion. Like, do you think, like, the whole thing with YouTube and Twitch and ordering how to get famous, do you think there is a skill involved or luck?
I think that honestly it's both. Honestly, all honesty, because I see VTubers doing really well off luck, like doing really well from luck and stuff like that, and being, especially from Twitter or something, being acknowledged on Twitter, and that translates over to Twitch. But just from one post or whatever. But then I also see VTubers that have worked really well and been working on it for years, and you know, and that's obviously based off their personality.
Right.
So honestly, I believe it's both. I don't think there's one that's stronger than the other, but I don't know. That's just my opinion. I mean, what about you?
I think it's a little bit more skill involved because I feel like there's a rhythm of how things work. I feel like if people know the game, like think about how Mr. Beast can own like so many channels and make them successful. It's like Mr. Beast and like that kind of knowledge knows how YouTube and clickbait and stuff works. And people who utilize like Twitch and YouTube to utilize a better platform knows that it's all skill, and people I feel like people who says it's just luck use that as excuse to not try to like find the true rhythm of how to make it work. Because I saw a video. I guess it's gonna be about Ludwig again. I'm sorry, I went on a bit Ludwig like watch. And he made a video about him posting it on a brand new channel that had no viewers, he had no following, he didn't use his face or anything like that. He wrote the script, but paid like a Fiverr person to read the script and like edit it. And he like marketed it and had a good clickbait and like good thumbnail, because that's the most thing about YouTube. If it has a good thumbnail and a good title and it's good content, but mostly a good thumbnail and title, and he puts it like in the right people, because it was about Miskiff. And I think he like did some other things like to market it right. Which I guess in that way is also goes into the luck factor, because
I guess it also depends on the algorithm if you're lucky or not of trying to get that out there. Sometimes it is literally by luck that people can find it, but I do think there is a certain way people do these things
because he ended up donating to Miskiff with the link of the video, and Miskiff ended up watching it because I guess he just felt like he should, because it was someone donated $50. But also the content of the self caught his attention enough to watch it. So it also made other people go and click on it. But no one knew it was Ludwig at the time. And of course, now that people know it's Ludwig, the video is like gone through the roof. It's stuff like that I'm like, man, is it actually skill and knowing the way to title and thumbnail your YouTube videos? Because like the way I'm like trying to structure the way I do things now is like, when I do a stream or play a game, I want to structure it in a YouTube video fashion to turn it into a YouTube video later. So I stream for YouTube in a way. Like, so everything you do is like you stream to YouTube in that format. So having that good, intro, that premise, then the meat and potatoes, and then like the conclusion. Pretty much, the same thing as a story. And if it's good content with good thumbnail and good title, then I feel like it could just make it work. And also using that same tactic of borrowing from what other people are already doing and twisting it in your own way. Because it's all like you're never going to be original in this field. So I feel like there's nothing wrong a little bit from...
there's always going to be clickbait and stuff like that.
And just applying it in a way to make it good, So I think it's more skill than what... I mean, at a point in time, I thought it was all luck. But now, like, really, like, taking a step back and utilizing and looking at the way I do my content, because I've been doing it a certain way for a while, and it hasn't been working. So I'm trying to find other ways to really make this work, because I wanted to make it work.
Yeah.
And so I just wanted to ask the question, do you think it's skill or what? Because I feel like at some point you saw something that worked for you. And I just want to know, what was it that you was like, okay, I'm just going to do just chatty streams first and then do gaming? What made you take that initial thought? Is it because like...
I guess I didn't really think it worked. I don't know. I still don't know if it works but I do realize that people will like to talk. So I know some people don't like watching the games I play, and having that first hour of a stream where I just talk gives the people who want to be in my streams but doesn't want to watch the games I play a chance to like hang out and talk and stuff like that, which is really cool. Obviously some people hang out even if they don't like the games or whatever. But if it does give that chance of just small talk and having fun. I think it's also the fact that I just do talk too much and just talk a lot. So...
But what makes you do just chatting first? Like, what made you just like, instead of playing the game, is there like, was it just kind of like a thing that happened?
No one else does that, man. They obviously do talk for like maybe 10 minutes just to get the stream going. But I talk for an hour, man. I talk for very long.
I think it is a meta. Because I see a lot of VTubers do that. They'll do just chatting first, and then they'll play the game afterwards. Like, the more and more, like I said, when I really like put down the people who I wanted to emulate that inspires me and stuff in a way, you were one of them that I paid attention to. That I was just like, it makes sense in a way. But like again, because I'm just so used to how things used to be, of how to make content work. I was fighting against myself, so I was like putting no effort into my VODs. I was putting all my VODs on one place and cluttering my YouTube channel with stuff. Like, cause like, one thing about my main YouTube channel, I used to be a Sonic tuber. And then, I stopped doing that to do, and to pursue other things. And when, I stopped doing that, people stopped subscribing. And it kind of made me bummed out a little bit to like, well, maybe it's just like, maybe I shouldn't care. Maybe I should just upload anything to it. But it's like, I'm almost like destroying my hard work that I put into that YouTube channel because, people are unsubscribing. So I just like, I guess in a way, had a hissy fit. So I was just like, whatever, I'm just not going to pay attention to it. I'm just going to do whatever. But it's like, I feel like I stopped trying. I stopped putting in the effort to make it work. And I was just like hoping and praying that
Yeah.
being lucky enough to make it work, and
Hmm.
it just wasn't working,
To be fair though, I did make a separate YouTube channel for
Did
the stuff that I
you?
will be posting. Like my lore video is on a different YouTube channel to my Anime for Days one. My Anime
Mm-hmm.
for Days now is it Anime for Days with just 2 S's, like the same with my Twitch.
You have to link
Only
that to
because
me.
the only reason I've done that is because well, I thought I don't know what people were going to be thinking if I did post that kind of stuff on a place that has AMVs. It's not the same
Uh-huh.
thing. And I don't know, I feel like that's such a precious thing to me. It's since I was the thing that really got me into everything. So
Right.
I was like, I don't want to touch it.
Right. Right.
Also the fact that I do still continue, I want to continue making AMVs.
Same
Someday.
actually.
That because I
Same.
miss doing it, man. I was watching some of my AMVs the other day. I was like, damn, I
I
miss
did that
doing this.
yesterday. I did that yesterday. I was
Did
watching
you?
someone was like, you should show us some of your AMVs you used to make. I was like, you know what? You are right. I'm gonna
Hell
show you how
yeah.
bad I used to be.
Oh my god.
But yeah, I before we end it, I just wanted to kind of like
Hmm.
ask that to see what
No,
how you felt about
that was
that.
a cool
You know?
question. Because some days, I guess some days you feel like maybe it is more luck. Some day you think it's more skill. I don't know. It really depends because, but I do think it has to be a bit of both. It can't just be, I mean, it can be, but it's, sometimes it doesn't happen that way. But I do think it is a lot of skill, obviously, and just has to be a little bit of luck. Has to
See, me,
be.
I think it's like 90% skill and
Hmm.
10% luck.
That sounds good, actually. That does sound good. I'd
Like
say,
like the 90% is you putting in the effort and making good
yeah.
content, making that thumbnail look good and entertaining,
Yeah.
and that title insinuating to make people draw to it for the algorithm,
Mm.
and then the luck of putting it in front of people and having them like click on it, like the right
Yeah.
people,
Oh,
and
yeah,
then having
definitely.
YouTube take off with it at the same time.
For sure, definitely. I agree with that completely.
So,
But no,
ah,
yeah. I'm
that's
excited though. Good news next week. Hopefully, we'll be
hopefully.
having another special guest on the podcast. So very exciting.
Yes,
Very, very exciting.
yes. We're not gonna say who it is
won't
yet.
actually say, oh, yeah, we won't say that yet. We wait until maybe in the week or so, and then we'll announce it. But thank you everyone so much for watching today. Yeah, or
Thank
watching and listening. We had
you.
an amazing time of us just speaking and
Mm.
vibing as always.
Always
And
subscribe if you haven't to on the YouTube channel. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram because we've been posting on all those and our TikTok for new clips and stuff throughout the week. I've been kind of lazy to put clips on there, but I've been trying to.
I've been slacking on my own TikTok as well, man. I've been slacking.
Yes, follow us on Twitch and stuff.
Yes,
and thank you.
We will see you next week.
Goodbye.
Bye bye for now. Bye bye. See you later. Bye bye.